Yeah, last year I came down those steps from the mall and I walked along here and it was absolutely throwing it down. It was raining that hard that there was nobody about, you know, so anyway, I'm going to go into Betfred's there, right? But I thought I'll just have a few drags on a cigarette, so I stood in this corner here and I had a few puffs on a cigarette, take the cigarette out and put the stump in my pocket. I mean, it was half a cigarette, you know, you don't throw half a bag away. And I went in this Betfred's here last year, right, and a civil enforcement officer comes in. He said, and they're not allowed to go on private premises. He said, can I have a word with you outside? I thought, oh no. I said, no, I'm not going out. And then he said, you've committed an offence, you've dropped a cigarette on the floor. I said, no, I haven't. He said, we have it on camera. The counter assistant wouldn't even take a bet on because of this alleged offence of dropping a cigarette. Anyway, so I went to Kate Owen's office, MP of Blackburn. I said, right, they said they have it on camera, so okay, I want to see the footage. After months and months and months of waiting and being threatened off Martin Eden of Blackburn Town Hall's Environmental Office of fines up to £2,500, eventually it came to light that they haven't got no footage. They don't switch the cameras on until the offence has been committed, dropping a cigarette on the floor. Now, Kate Owen, she has turned a blind eye to the corrupt civil enforcement officer. You know, it's the most corrupt organisation in the UK. How many more people have they falsely accused? And you know, they do obtain money by severe menaces. So I won't vote for Kate Owen this time. She turns a blind eye to everything. She's a waste of time. Because what's happened now is Parliament. I'll tell you what, they're all corrupt, all lot of them. Everywhere you turn around in Britain, you have to pay money. If you do this, do that, pay money, you know. It's the most corrupt time in history of Britain, is this, you know what I mean? I mean, them civil enforcement officers, what the hell do people pay the council tax for? You know, they pay for road cleansing. You know, so they should sweep the flag stumps up, you know what I mean? Both Labour, Tory, Lib Dems, right, and all sides of the house, they're not worth a carrot. Time for something new. Workers' Party GB with George Galloway. I'd give George a chance, you know what I mean? Something different, something new. That's what's needed. Yeah, I asked Kate Owen, Blackburn MP, to get me under the Freedom of Information Act how much profit the Blackburn Civil Enforcement team has made since they started doing the job. I also asked, I wanted to see a contract of employment, what the civil enforcement officers sign, then they can start the job. Also, I wanted to see a list of the rules and regulations, you know. Like, I'm under the impression that anybody discards a cigarette on the floor, the civil enforcement team have to give them the opportunity to pick it up, and that's end of it. If they pick it up, it's end of it. But they don't give people that opportunity. They just like finding them. And I'll tell you what, there are menaces. It's extorting money from people with menaces. You know, it's absolutely appalling. Labour, I won't give them a carrot, they're a waste of time. And I'll tell you what, the civil enforcement teams, you know, the head office, wherever it is, refused to supply the information that I asked for under the FOI, Freedom of Information Act. You know, they refused to supply it. So if they refuse to reply any information, which they're bound to, you know, there's something fishy going on, you know what I mean? Yeah, Martin Eden, Blackburn's Environmental Health Office, said he has listened to the civil enforcement's view of the offence and he agreed, Mr. Eden, that I should be fined. What? And there's no evidence. I'm still waiting to go to court. They can't take me to court. There's no evidence. They don't have any footage, but I'll tell you what, they're hounding out. It's actually obtaining money by many since